Welcome to Bednik Tutors YouTube channel. In this channel, we will be breaking down topics of each science subject in order for you to have a better understanding of each topics. Because as a teacher, we believe that every student should understand fully every topics they are being taught. So, in order not to miss out on any of our videos, because all the videos we'll be uploading are very important, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, like and share. We also have a Telegram channel where you can communicate with us, ask us questions, and meet with other educators. The link of our Telegram channel is in our YouTube bio and comment section. Now, say these after me. I understand mathematics. I understand physics. I understand chemistry. I understand further math. That is a spirit. Basic tutors. Excellence is our word.
So now let's start with the Pascal triangle. So we start with 1, followed by 1, 1. We start with the second row. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then it start with 1 and it will end with 1. Okay? So now the next one is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Then 1 again. So we start with 1 again. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4. Then we have 1. Okay? So this is first row. This is the second row. And this is the third row. How will you know this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fourth row. So let's do the fifth row now. We have 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 4 plus 6, 10, 6 plus 4, 10, 4 plus 1, 5, then 1. Okay? So now I discover that it's moving like a triangle. So this is the fifth row. So let's do the sixth row. We have 1, 1 plus 5 is 6, 5 plus 10 is 15, 10 plus 10 is 20, 10 plus 5 is 15, 5 plus 1 is 6, then 1. Are you seeing it now? So this is the sixth row. We are going to the seventh. Let's do for the seventh row now. For the seventh row, we have 1, 1 plus 6 is 7, 6 plus 15 is 21, 15 plus 20 is 35, 20 plus 15, you see the way I'm moving it, it will be going like that. 15 plus 6 is 21, 6 plus 1 is 7, and I told you that 1 always follows it. So that is it. So we are done for the what? 7th row, starting from the first row to the 7th row. How do I know? Starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Are you seeing it now? So that is that about that. Now, using Pascal triangle, we have to solve this. So this is just a piece of an iceberg. We've not started at all. So now, how to solve this? We are going to be applying law of indices here. So whenever you see addition, in law of indices, it is what? Multiplication. So we might not put the multiplication, but it's going to be together. So it's going to be AX. Get it now? So we have removed the addition, but we're going to be adding it up as time goes on. So now, we're going to start with the first variable, which is A. And we know that the 4 is the what? The row 4. This raised to power 4 means row 4. So the coefficients will be what? The row 4. The what? The numbers under what? The fourth row. So the coefficients that we're using for this equation will be what? Numbers under the fourth row. But let's start first. So that will be AX. So this raised, it means AX raised to power 4. Get it now? So let's start. So that will be A. We'll start with raised to power 4. X raised to power 0. So X will be raised to power 0. A will raised to power 4. X will raised to power. So from 4, it will be going downwards. From 0, it will be going upward. So the next one will be plus A raised to power 3. X raised to power 1. Plus A raised to power 2. X raised to power 1. X raised to power 2. Plus A raised to power 1. X raised to power 3. Plus A raised to power 0. X raised to power 4. So what do you observe? The 4, the A is what? The power of A is what? Is decreasing, while the power of what? X is reducing. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. While this one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it now? So now let's move on. So now the coefficients, now I told you that is raised to power 4, so it will be the fourth row. So the coefficient is 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So that will be what? 1a raised to power 4 x z s naught plus the next one is 4. 4 a raised to power 3 x raised to power 1 plus 6. 6 a raised to power 2 x raised to power 2 plus 4 a raised to power 1 x raised to power 3 followed by the last one, which is 1 a raised to power 0 x raised to power 4. So have you seen it now? So now let's get our final answer. So that will be what? A raised to power 4. We know one whether you put 1 or not, it's still a raised to power 4. But x raised to power 0 is 1. Any number raised to power 0 is 1. So it will be what? A raised to power 4 plus 4a raised to power 3. X raised to power 1 is still x. That will be what? 4a raised to power 3x plus 6a square x square 6a square x square plus a raised to power 1 is still a. So that will be 4a x raised to power 3 plus a raised to power 0 is 1. So whether you write this one or not, it's still what? You don't need to write it, so it's not important. You can just neglect the 1. So now a raised to power 0 is 1, so we are left with a raised to power 4. So this is simple. We just apply what? Pascal triangle to solve this question. It's as simple as ABC. Alright, let's move to the next question now. Everyone, so we have to solve this what question. So using Pascal triangle to evaluate 1.002 all raised to power 5 correct to 6 decimal places. And these are the options that we are given. So now let's solve this question now. Alright, amazing ones. Let's solve this question now. So we have to evaluate 1.002 all raised to power 5. So if you see the way we solved the previous example, you'll be able to solve this. It is very simple. So now I want to change this to now. This 1.002, want to change it. So it's also, there's another way of writing it. You can also say 1 plus 0.002. Get it now. So you can also write this one like this, all raised to power 5. So it's looking like the previous example that we did. So now so if you look at this now, this is under what? Row 5. And that's why I wrote it here. I wrote it out, okay? It is under what? Row 5. You get it now because it's raised to power 5. So it is what is raised to power that will determine its row, okay? So now let's start. So I told you that this plus return to multiplication. So we're going to write it together. So that will be what? 1 raised to power 5. To start with 1 raised to power 5. This is 1 raised to power 5. Followed by 0.002 raised to power 0. So this one will be what? Increasing, this one will be reducing. Plus 1 raised to power 4. Followed by 0.002 raised to power 1. Plus 1 raised to power 3. Followed by 0.002 raised to power 2. Plus 1 raised to power 2. Followed by 0.002 raised to power 3. Plus 1 raised to power 1. Followed by 0.002 raised to power 4 plus 1 raised to power 0 followed by 0.002 raised to power 5. So this is complete now. So it's time for us to add the coefficients. It's time for us to add the coefficients. So we are going to start with 1. So that will be 1 raised to power 5 0.002 all raised to power 0 plus 5 1 raised to power 4. So this is 0.002 raised to power 1 plus followed by what? 10. Then 1 raised to power 3. That is 0.002 raised to power 2 plus 10 again. 1 raised to power what? So this is 1 raised to power 4, 1 raised to power 3, and this is 1 raised to power 2. So you have to be careful so that you won't mix up this, okay? 0.002 raised to power 3 plus 1 raised to, then the next one is 5, okay? That is 1 raised to power 1. So that is 0.002 raised to power 4 plus the next one is 1, which is 1 raised to power what? 0. So that is 0.002 raised to power 5. So it is complete. So now let's open the brackets. Now this is 1 and this is 1 raised to power 5. So now anything raised to power 0 is 1. So this is 1. So 1 times 1 raised to power 5 is still 1. So that will be 1 plus. So now this is 5. 5 times 1 raised to power 1 raised to power 4 is 1. 5 times 1 is 5. Then 0. So this is 5, 0.002. Because it is raised to power 1, so it's still 0.002. So now this is 10. 1 raised to power 3 is 1. Okay, so that is 10 times 1 is 10. Then followed by 0.002 raised to power 2 plus. So now this is 1 raised to power 2. 1 times 10 is 10. So this is 0.002 raised to power 3 plus this is 5. 1 raised to power 1 is 5. So 5 times 1 is 5. So this is what? 0.002 1 raised to power 4 plus 1 raised to power 0 is 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. So multiply it by this. That is what? 0.002 1 raised to power 5. So now they said to what? To 6 decimal places in the question. They say you should what? You should round it up to 6 decimal places. So that is what we are about to do now. So now we are going to what? Multiply. Multiply everything to the 1. When you multiply all this one, you get 0.001, 0.0004. Like this, you get 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus. When you multiply everything here, you get 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. You get 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 2, 0, 3, 2. Okay? So now, if you remember in the question, they say it should be rounded up to 6 decimal places, which is 6 numbers after the decimal points. So now let's now add up everything now. So when we add up everything, this will be our answer: 1.1.01040. So this is our answer. So you can try it at home. Get it now. You can add up everything, and definitely you are going to get this. So thank you so much. So